Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I've gotten this. Everybody's always asked me like, can you do a tutorial on how you remove and reinstall your lace? Like, everyone's always asking me this, so I'm gonna show you guys how I remove my lace, how I remove it, clean off the glue, and also how I reinstall the lace as well. So damn, it's already 1:43. The first thing that I'm gonna be doing is taking my spray bottle. Okay, so generally, because I'm a YouTuber and I make a lot of hair tutorial videos, I don't usually keep my laces in as long as usual. So I usually change my hair every week or every 7 days. But because I've had so much loss in my edges from constantly taking my hair out and re-putting it back in, I decided that I'd use less coats of glue, and I basically allow my hair to sit for maybe like 8 days or more. And with that being done, I also I don't start to take off my lace until it's completely started lifting. So I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. Okay, so now that I've zoomed in for you guys, I'm basically going to show you guys what the top looks like. As you can see right here, it's starting to lift, and basically all the sides are starting to lift. And what I'm gonna do is take my sock. This is a clean sock. I would use a dirty sock, being me, but this is a clean black sock, and I'm going to spray the sock with some alcohol, and this is basically gonna help lift up the hair. You can use a spray bottle, or you can put the alcohol directly on your head. I used to spray the hair with, I used to like spray it directly with the spray bottle, but now I don't want to get alcohol everywhere and have it dripping down my face. It really does end up burning the eye. So I'm just gonna do it like this, and as you can see, the hair is already like starting to lift up more than what it's already lifted up at. I also like to take this like spray and just press it in. You don't want to do too much rubbing, because if you do too much rubbing, it will definitely just like pull the hairs off of the lace. As you can see, it's starting to lift up. Right here is definitely starting to lift up, and the top part is starting to lift up. This corner is still going down, and I'm just taking it and just rubbing it. And you can rub it on the flip side, because that's also helping like clean the glue off of the lace when you flip it. But don't have it laid down and rub that, because then you're going to be rubbing off the hair. Okay, so boom, this side just came off really good. It's starting to lift up. I'm just gonna go ahead and saturate it some more, because if you ever feel like a pain when you're doing this, that means you're probably pulling some of your hair. So you just want to take your time and be really, really gentle. I'm gonna basically go ahead and continue on this routine. Alright, so the cap is still like glued down to my head, and I'm gonna go ahead and just spray it down. I know I look bald as hell, but this is my wave cap, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this directly to the head, because I don't really care about this getting wet. I'm gonna actually put on a new one. So this definitely is also still tight and glued onto my head, so I gotta wait for that to loosen up as well. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys how I clean off the lace. And let me take the hair I had in the ponytail. So what I like to do is very, very simple. As you can see, the rim is like a gluey line. It's not too crazy, it's just right. I'm gonna spray the sock. Remember what I told you guys, I'm not trying to get my whole wig wet. So I just like to spray the sock and just like do this. And once I do this, you guys will see the difference. I'm gonna, hold on, I gotta put it down and do it. Alright, so now you guys basically can see the difference in this part and this part. So this way kind of the alcohol. Whew, I feel like I just took a shot of a liquor. That was terrible. I'll never do that again. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue to clean off this whole thing in the pattern that I told you guys. So this is what it looks like now. All I basically did was it's done now. All I basically did was do this and the glue rolled off. As you can see, super easy. The glue that I did use was Ghost Bond glue. Alright, so boom, the whole lace is cleaned and this is what it looks like. I still have baby hairs, but nothing is like all bald or nothing like that in the front. I'm definitely gonna be able to just reuse it again as I did. Alright, so now on to the second part, and that's basically going to be removing the cap. If there's any pulling, I just stop, like right there. Everything was able to come off, but once I got to this little corner, it was a whole lot of pulling. So I'm just gonna take this and just rub it out. As you guys can see, my baby hairs, like, I'm not bald in the baby hairs area. I still got me some baby hairs, you feel me? But I definitely was bald. Like, that's why I took a like month break off of that's around the time when I took a almost 2-month break off of fucking hair on my lip, off of YouTube. Around that time I was basically just getting a break in breathing in, letting my hair grow back and take a break from all the weave and all the chemicals. Mine are still like growing back. They're like fucking baby hairs. They're like barely there, but they're, if you guys would have seen them before, they were like all gone. So yeah. All right, this part is still damn glued, but as you can see, I probably lost some edges right here, but I still got some in the front. I still got some on this side. A lot of people, not just me, but a lot of people, I think that they're like bald with the edges part is because when you wear laces a lot, you kind of get a tan halo over your forehead, and I have it. It's like right here, like this part is like way lighter than my actual skin, and that's because I really wear laces a lot, so that part doesn't really get any sun. So now before I put my lace on, I just like to give my scalp a few minutes to moisturize, and I put some Jamaican black oil on my hairline, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just let that sit for a little bit and just get some air and moisturize itself some. If you guys are wondering about my lashes, I know y'all probably thinking like she got on minks, but these are minks, but these are mink strips. I just love them so. Oh, my hair is scalpy, cappy. I just love them so much. They're so natural. These are my new, these are like, what's wrong with me? These are from my new, these are my new lashes. Like, I have my old lashes and I have like some new lashes. I got 2 new lash styles, and these ones are in the style Pixie. Oh, I love them. They're supposed to give off like a more natural mink look. I was gonna call them wispies because they are like really wispy, but I like Pixie better. All right, so now I'm gonna just let it sit for a few minutes. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just put my cap over my hair. I always do this stalking method. Like, I've actually been doing it since I started doing laces. So I'm going to take it, and the stocking cap is too light for my tone. Someone asked me why don't I just use the brown ones. I feel like the brown ones are too dark and it doesn't really give you that scalp effect, so I like to use this one that I have. I'm just gonna take my makeup brush, and I'm mixing 2 of these face powders because one's too light and one's just right. I mean, too dark. And they're by Ruby Kiss, and one's in chestnut and the other one is in caramel. So I like to take those 2 and just pass them over my hairline. All right, so now I'm going to be taking my lace glue. It's just this Ghost Bond glue. Everybody must know by now. Nothing too major, but the Ghost Bond. And I'm just going to take it and put it one right here and then over by my ear. And then I'm just going to press my finger and smooth it out. And then I'm going to do the same. As you guys can see, my hairline is like way back here. And now I'm going to take my freeze tag spray and just spray the hair. And you guys can probably still see where my actual hairline is. So for those who don't know, I just put the lace glue like right here, and my hairline is behind that. So now I'm gonna let this dry for a few minutes, and then I'll be back when it's dry and ready to go. Alright guys, I'm so sorry, but I forgot to hit record and I already cut the lace off. So I'm sorry. So now this is what it's looking like with the ends, like the shit cut off is what it's looking like. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and try on my wig. I had some difficulties with this side, like cap started rolling back. I guess it wasn't flat, so the freeze tag spray didn't really dry it, but I just put some glue and set it. Alright, so as you can see, my middle part is still here. I think I'm gonna end up switching it to the side though, but yeah, so here everything is starting to line up exactly the same. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna slide this back because I need to cut this cap some more, like right in this area. So let me just go ahead and oh, by the way, I'm cutting it with a razor, which is I've never done it before, but it is freaking hard. Oh, I missed pick up the cap. Alright, whatever, I'm gonna put this down. So this is what it looks like. Yes ma'am. Yeah ma'am. Oh, by the way, I know you guys are gonna ask, I do not tint my lace. I used to tint it when I was first starting doing laces and stuff like that, but I don't tint it. I just lay it down. I just put my foundation tone on it, and also the matching foundation tone of my cap as well. And I'm basically gonna just line the parts where glue is gonna go and where it like cuts in, and you know, like where it ends at. I just do this so that when I apply the lace, everything is like ready to rock and nothing's like, it's just like lining it, just like when you teach your kids how to do, when people have kids. Just a lot of y'all probably don't have kids, but when you teach your kids the ABC, they gotta trace it. Like I just like to trace my lace so the glue goes on at a nice ratio. Not even a ratio, but at a nice form. Like I don't just put it straight across, because the hairline, as you can see, is cut in and out and it's not going straight across. So now I'm gonna take my Ghost Bond and I'm just going to align the hairline with it. And you might see the stroke of my finger. I like to basically pull it that way, so that basically just lays the cap down flatter, and I'll have it looking more. See, I'm not gonna put more than 2 coats on because I don't plan on leaving it in for that long. So now let me just get my camera mirror in position. Dang it. Now I'm gonna just pull it forward and start laying it down. And I'm gonna take my alcohol and I'm basically gonna clean off any of the black dots, any of those sort of things. And I'm finished. The glue hasn't fully dried yet, but that's fine. All right, guys, as you can see, I got my hair in the side part, but I'm thinking about switching it to, I mean, I have it in the middle part. I just ruined the surprise. I'm thinking about switching it to the side, so that's what I'm gonna do. What side do your middles go on? Yeah, they go on this side. I'm gonna just take this comb and pick. I guess I'm gonna make this side the side that it's going on. So I'm gonna take this comb and I'm just gonna start putting it to the side. Even though I love my middle parts, do I want it to the side? Don't get me wrong, like side parts look really good on me too. All right, I'm gonna do it to the middle. I mean to the side, because you guys ask me all the time to do more side parts. So with that being said, I'm taking my hot comb and I'm just going to hot. I'm just going to comb it. Like, look how easy that was to get rid of my middle part. Oh, I miss it. Wear it to the side like this, and I need this part to cover the tracks. All right, y'all, so basically I just did a couple more baby hairs. I guess I didn't have to cut no baby hairs because of my previous install. I still had the leftover baby hairs, so I did some on this side, just something light, and then I did some on this side. So I'm still not really used to the whole side part thing, so I'm gonna have to warm up to it. Let me zoom back some. Yeah, I like it. It looks really, really nice, you know what I'm saying? It looks super natural. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You guys watched me take it off, reinstall it, and put it back in. So basically you watched the whole 9 of this. So I mean, I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope this answered a lot of y'all questions. Y'all always ask me to do this type of video, and it's finally here and ready for you guys. Thank you guys all for watching, and I hope, I don't know, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys check out this hair company. I have all their information linked down below, and I also have the video on the first time I actually installed it. So I have the link down below for the first video to this. This is basically like the second part for it. This is hair from Beauty Forever Hair. I'm wearing a 20-inch frontal and 3 bundles of 30 inches. So I hope you guys loved this video, and I hope it was helpful for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.